Hello, everybody. Welcome to Jumping in an Elevator, the podcast where I, full stop. How are we all? I hope we had an eventful 2024. And don't mistake my word choice there, because they mistook my kindness for weakness at the Mariners apartment complex. And don't take my word choice for granted there. Like, I meant what I said. I hope you had an eventful 2024. Like, to say, I hope you had a good 2024, shut the hell up. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know anything. Like, I don't know anything about the year that you had. So for me to say, I hope you had a good 2024, it's like, oh my God, you don't know. Where if I say it's eventful, that could mean so many things. So I hope you all had an eventful 2024. I know I did. Yeah. I would say I had some really good highs. Like, the highs were highing bad. They were high-fiving each other, the highs. And then the lows, there were many, and there were some in quick succession, and there were other ones that were, spread out. It was giving hills and valleys. Like, we were up and then we were down. And then we were down further into the gorge, into the unknown. And then we came back up. We climbed another mountain. It gave K2. Is that the second highest one? And then we went to Everest. And then we dropped back into the gorge. And then we went down to the trench. The Mariners apartment complex trench. Did we know that James Cameron has the record for the furthest solo dive to the bottom of the ocean, which he did in the Seafood Marinara Trench? We knew that, right? I feel like I covered that in my oceans episode. And I still feel the same about the ocean. Like, I'm not really as hateful towards her per se, but I'm like, I don't belong there, and that's fine. I recognize her as a formidable opponent, but I don't confront her. I respect her. Guys, I respect the ocean. # respect the ocean. Before we get into this podcast episode, which is the MMCU Awards, which the Golden Globes, the Golden Chops, more like, it's nothing compared to the MMCU Awards. Like, these are the serious ones. Everyone was really trying to get a nomination for these. Like, it was crazy. Like, I had movie directors, I had labels. Everyone wanted an MMCU nomination, and not everyone can get one. And that's the thing. Isn't it? But before we get into that, I just wanted to say my 2025 has started chaotic. And I think 2024 has, I was going to say it hardened me, but that's interesting word choice, right? I just meant to say, it literally, when you put steel and you heat it up and you cool it down, it's like, oh my God, you just hardened that steel. That's literally what happened. It's like, if I had the start of this year last year, oh, babe, it was giving crack under pressure. But this year, it's like, oh, I've been there, I've done that, and I'm using that to move forward. You're talking shit. All right, so the MMCUs, they cover a lot of things because I contain multitudes. Some don't. I do, though. So the nominees, no, that's not what I was going to say. The categories are Song of the Year, Album of the Year, Music Video of the Year, YouTube Video of the Year, Soundtrack, Movie, Accent, Street, Reference, MMCU Celebrity Interaction of the Year, Rock Bottom Moment of the Year, Person Who Pissed Me Off the Most, Most Coveted Nachos, Month of the Year, Worst Month of the Year, Instagram Meme of the Year, Reaction Video of the Year, GIF of the Year, Reaction Image of the Year, Silly Little Dog of the Year, and the biggest award is Oomph of the Year. So I hope you're ready, because we're coming over. Turkey lurkey time, etc. So let's just get stuck into it. Category 1, Song of the Year. This is actually so serious. If you are thinking that the MMCUs are a joke, they're not. They're not. I spent a lot of time compiling these, and I really thought, one thing about me last year, I was going to think, shablam, right? So there are 8 nominees for Song of the Year. And if you're listening to this, you can't see my slides. For Song of the Year, Album of the Year, Music Video of the Year, and YouTube Video of the Year, I made custom little like nominee tiles. You don't really need to see it. The only slides that you might need to see are the reaction image of the year, video, and GIF of the year. Yes, I said GIF. You can shut up. Sorry, that was so aggressive. You can listen. You can be quiet and listen. Song of the Year, nominees. Supernova by aespa. We know her, we love her, we respect her, just like the ocean. 360 by Charlie XCX. 360, when you're in the mirror, yeah, you're looking at me. Do you want me to sing each one? Okay. Supernova by aespa. Supernova. I'm not going to sing them all. I'm actually going to stop there. Alter Ego by Doechii and JT. Unfazed, Unbothered. Death and Romance, Magdalena Bay. These nominations are so extremely serious. Serious, guys. It's serious. That's 4 of 8. There's 8 for Song of the Year. Loop by Eve's feat. Lil Cherry. What does she say? Who the fuck am I something for? And I felt that. Perfect Stranger by FKA Twigs. Lowercase t on the Twigs, let it be known. Lucifer by AG Cook. With vocals by Charlie XCX. No Comma by Slater. There's a few oomps in here, for sure. And I really didn't write down who the winner is. I was just basing it purely off how I felt reading them out. And I think that's a good way of doing it. That's what they should do at the Oscars. They should just not write anything in the envelope and let the person up there pick. That's basically what Al Pacino did last year. Al Pacino's kind of king a little bit. What did he say in Heat? He's like, she's got a great behind or something. The winner of the MMCU for Song of the Year is 360 by Charlie XCX. Wow. Wow. That's not shocking. I think that's so understandable. And the runner-up would be Death and Romance by Magdalena Bay. Emphasis on the death and quiet on the romance. Why is that giving 2024 down? Okay, Album of the Year. Again, 8 nominees. Imaginal Disc by Magdalena Bay. Alligator Bites Never Heal by Doechii. Da-da-da-da-da Doechii. Heaven Knows by Pink Panthers, which, might I add, I believe was November 2023 release, but I'm adding it to the 2024 awards because that's just not fair. It's just not fair if I didn't put it in. Same with Starfucker by Slater. That came out, I think, December, or at least the deluxe came out in December 2023. And she's got titty on the cover. So I'm really hoping that this is like zoomed out enough that YouTube doesn't know that there's a titty on the cover. And if there is, we will cross that bridge when YouTube yells at me. So that's our first 4 nominees. Brat by Charlie XCX. Eternal Sunshine, Ariana Grande. Challenger's original score, Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, famously of Golden Globe winner fame. And Hyperdrama by Justice. I know I gagged you a little bit with these. There were some that you were expecting, some that you weren't expecting. Now, this one's really hard for me, guys. This is really, really hard for me. I am an albums listener for sure. And these are just all so fantastic, and a lot of them are different. Like, Imaginal Disc is out of this world. Like, it's amazing. And then Starfucker is so fun. It's like one of my favorite projects of recent history. Yeah, I said it. And then like Alligator Bites Never Heal. It's like, oh. Yeah, like it's serious. Denali is a river. And it is. But I just can't go past Brat. Like, it's just so good in terms of the music, the rollout, the story behind the album. You know, the promotion, the marketing, just everything about it, amazing. And the fact that I can play as Mariah Carey on Fortnite and do the Apple dance, That is so inspirational, guys. So the MMCU for album of the year goes to Brat. Like it's Charlie Sweet. Like, and then my number 2, I think it would be. Ooh, this is so hard. Oh my god. Imaginal Disc or Starfucker. No, it's got to be Imaginal Disc. Like it's so, like if you haven't heard that album, get that shit on right now. Music video of the year. This was fun. We have 5 nominees. 360, Charlie XCX. Rockstar by Lisa. Whiplash by Espa, which should have maybe been a nominee for Song of the Year. Actually, no, this is fine. Perfect Stranger, FKA Twigs, remember lowercase t. Nissan Ultima by Doechii. This is a really stacked category. Hashtag no men. Thank God. Are there any men anywhere in this? A.G. Cook, Trent Reznor, Atticus Ross, and then Justice. Okay. Hashtag lads. These music videos, I would say, there were so many to choose from, but these ones showed something fun and interesting and different from the rest. So 360, we had an Oomph of the Year nominee, Aiden Zamiri, directed that one, and that was such a moment. So fun. I also, when I think of that music video, I think of the Guest music video, also Aiden Zamiri, also super fun. But I think 360 takes it out of those two. Rockstar by Lisa, I remember texting Oomph, being like, this is a music video. Like, oh my God. When she's like in the group of people and they're all doing like their head movements and stuff, and then she pops out into the street. Babe, the budget, hello. Perfect Stranger, again, like it's giving sets on sets. I wanted to nominate You Sexual purely for that office scene alone, but Perfect Stranger, it's better than that. So go watch that music video. And then Nissan Ultima, I was like, this is giving star power. If you want to see like an up-and-coming rap star, go watch that music video. But guys, I think the winner for music video of the year is Whiplash by Espa, because it's so clean. It is so perfect. It is so precise that there are no mistakes. Everything's like to the millisecond. It's so K-pop, but also feels so high fashion and just 2024. Like it's so well done. It is so well done, is unbeatable. And that's what the MMC is all about, you guys. Like it's about being the best in the category, and Espa Whiplash is the best music video of 2024. Hashtag next. YouTube video of the year. Of course, I would want to nominate myself in these, but I had to take myself out of it. Guys, I had to take myself out of it. Otherwise, it would be a MicsMike sweep. Let's be real. I did write down in a separate note which of my videos I would say were my best of the year. So let's go through that. I would say the short list was my Pitch Perfect 2012 period piece video, The Most Movie Ever, which was Sucker Punch. Shut the hell up. Sucker Punch. I'm really enjoying saying shut the hell up or what the frick. Really enjoying that. An appropriately unhinged recap of Lost season 2. That one would have won. If I was doing my best video of the year, that is hands down the best thing I've ever made. Full stop. End of sentence, period. It's just something special. It's something for the kids. Something fun for the kids. Scooby-Doo 2 video, the 2008 British Off. That was something fun for the kids for sure. The season 4 Gossip Girl recap. The Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs video, which I was at rock bottom, mind you. I was at rock bottom during Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, and I think also the British Off. And then the Pitch Perfect 3 Cars 2 video. That one, it's hashtag let him cook. And I know it's taking a minute for people to be like, okay. let me stream this. Let me put this on the TV and have a look. But it's been picking up over the last week after being out for like 2.5 weeks-ish. So the girls are starting to get it. Mark my words, they will get it. But the nominees for YouTube Video of the Year, these are videos that I personally really enjoyed, ones that I clicked the like button, and also just if I think of videos that I watched this year, these are the ones that come to my mind. AI is Ruining the Internet by Drew Gooden. Excellent video. The Paradox of an Infinite Universe by Kurzgesagt in a Nutshell. That one is just giving like excellence. But also, like, I don't even really watch those videos as YouTube videos because they're just so well made that it's like, okay, this is basically like a network thing. It's like, it seems like the budget is so high. Number 3, The Spectacular Failure of the Star Wars Hotel by Jenny Nicholson. Yeah. I think we all owe a lot to Jenny Nicholson. Where are my Jenny Nicholson naders? Jenny Nicholson hive? That's me. Like, this video, again, so well done, so well researched, so well delivered. And like, just even the fact that the thumbnail is her in her bedroom with her Star Wars stuff. It's like, that is YouTube in a nutshell. Oh, in a nutshell. Come on, reference. And then finally, Explaining My Relationship with My Ex by Damon Dominique. This video, it really, like, again, another really good example of what makes YouTube, in my opinion. It's just so well done. And it's like, if you watch Damon's videos, you know some of this story going into watching the video and the way he expands on it, the way he delivers everything in the video and the way he edits it. It's just so well done. It's like one of those things, he's one of those people that I watch where I'm like, no one is doing it like this. And in like 5-10 years, people are going to be going back to watch his videos from this period of time being like, wow, he was ahead of the curve. So there are nominees. I would say the winner for YouTube Video of the Year, oh my God, this is so hard. It's got to be AI's Ruining the Internet. Drew Gooden, you won, you did it. Congratulations. You just won an MMCU. That video, AI's Ruining the Internet, I actually think he put out another one maybe a week ago or a couple of days ago. I saw it pop up on my YouTube homepage. This video, it's so well timed, like it's well placed in the state of things right now. And in terms of what people are consuming on the internet, it's a really good watch. I think it's an important watch. And it's also just like showing how silly and shit everything is becoming on the internet. And to basically try and prioritize content from real people. And that doesn't even just mean against AI. It means against fucking slop factories. As in, put your time that you're allocating to watching content into things that you can tell people have put a lot of work into it and they're trying to teach you something or tell you something or show you something or even just like make you laugh, but in a way that brings something that you haven't seen before. Does that make sense? I feel like you can think of things like that. I feel like the Jenny video is an excellent example of that. Like, I didn't know shit about the Star Wars Hotel before I watched that video, but I feel like I learned something. And through her talking about that video, she talks about other things involved in that process of that part of the Disney hoo-ha. It's interesting, okay? You learn something. Soundtrack of the Year. No nominees, just a winner. Challenges. Shablam. Too good. Mind you, Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, they really snuck up my listening charts this year. I think they were maybe my artist number 6 or 7, so they didn't make it to my Spotify Wrapped, but it was close, girls. It was close, because I was running this into the fucking ground. I've got the vinyl, and the vinyl comes with playing cards of the 3 main characters. Mind you, I was getting Patrick allegations today, because I posted a Instagram story of me wearing my fuck-ass tennis glasses and my new tennis singlet, hashtag Australian Open, and I was going to my tennis lesson. So I posted my new outfit and people were like, oh my God, you look like Patrick. I also got like a bunch of really weird messages because I had my arms out. Hashtag arms out. And someone replied being like, you're showing a lot of skin recently, but the tone pissed me off. I was like, you don't own me. Shut the hell up. Trent Reznor, Atticus Ross also did the Queer soundtrack. Again, great movie. Even better soundtrack. I loved the soundtrack on that movie, but Challenges is just, it's unbeatable. They also did Social Network, which I ran into the ground this year, but not from this year. They just do great work. Great work, you guys. Movie of the year, Anatomy of a Fall. Now, I know some of you are yelling and screaming at your listening devices right now, and I want you all to calm down, okay? I watched this movie, I think, January 4 or 5 of 2024, thus, therefore, QED. It is a 2024 movie to me. Even though it was in the awards cycle for 2023, won some stuff, should have won more. But this is the best movie that I watched last year. So that's why it won Movie of the Year. It is excellent. It's excellent. If you haven't seen it, what the hell are you doing? Go watch it. I don't know where you can even watch it. Oh my God, that pisses me off. It's on, when things are like, it's on Hubu. It's on Chihi. You can get a free trial for poopoo.net so you can stream it. Accent of the Year. Now, Accent of the Year, we have 3 nominees. We have Nicole Kidman, The Perfect Couple. When I watched that, I was like, where are we, Nicole? Where are we, Nicole? Hashtag where are we? And I think that was a choice. And I loved that choice. The show, I wasn't really gagging about. Her in the show, loved it. Loved everything Nicole Kidman does. Obviously. I mean, I was on her Instagram story. That's a category for later. Second nominee, Ariana Grande, Wicked Press Tour, and then Daniel Craig, Queer. Daniel Craig is so good at accents. I watched Knives Out again the other day with my cousin who loved it. And that was fun because she stayed up to watch the movie with me, and I really respect that. I really respect that because, like, if I'm watching something with my sister and it gets to 11 p.m, babes, she's hitting Slumberville. Like, she's out. She's done. I respect someone who stays up to finish the movie so we can watch it in one setting. So my cousin Alexandra, she loved the movie, and halfway through she was like, well, that person did it. And I was like, babe, we got literally an hour left. She did get it right. But we obviously didn't guess the stuff in the middle, the donut in the middle of the whodunit. The whodunit, the whodonut. Oh my God. But yeah, he does great accents. And the one in Queer is great as well. But Ariana Grande is winning this category, guys. And I'm specifically talking about her transatlantic accent during the Wicked Press Tour. And I can't do it. I can't do the accent. But it's like, how do I explain it? It's giving 1950s American actress. And that is winning the accent of the year for me. Like, it's like, I think she's gunning for the Audrey Hepburn role. I think this is part of her Audrey Hepburn role campaign. The transatlantic accent during the Wicked Press Tour. Clock it. Hashtag shablam. Mark my words. But yeah, love her, obviously. I'm also loving, like, all the clips of "Dis my cookie, that's my juice." I made like a Halloween edit of that. It was like something like "Dis my pumpkin, that's my mask." But it was like the voice coming in to be like, "That's my pumpkin, dis my mask." And I thought that was really funny. Kiyomi, get your ass in here. Love you, Ariana. Street of the Year. This is a really serious category. The nominees, they're all Melbourne-based, okay? They're all near me. Gertrude Street, Wellington Street, Napier Street, Moore Street, Canning Street. The criteria to get nominated for Street of the Year has to be something that I would enjoy walking down, and something that I would enjoy driving down, and something that I would enjoy riding my bike down. The most points allocated to riding my bike down, because riding a bike was so 2024, and it's 2025 as well. Hashtag livable cities, hashtag walkable cities, right? Gertrude Street, she's a bit too busy, bit too much going on. There's also a tram, which love you, but scared of you whilst on a bike, because you'll just mow me down. Bang, bang, you mowed me down. Tram, tram, I hit the ground. Wellington Street, she's a bit of a living legend. Dedicated bike lane. The only issue that I have is that there's a bit of a wind tunnel extravaganza, eleganza situation happening on Wellington Street. Napier Street, words can't describe how excellent Napier Street is. We'll get back to her. I think you know where this is going. Moore Street, love her. I ride down Moore Street on my way to the tennis courts. As Lord said, let's take it down to the tennis court. Is that what she said? And they've also got Hector's Deli on Moore Street. Chicken salad sandwich. Sandwich. Yum. The town hall's there. I remember one time I ran into someone who recognized me from YouTube, and he was with his parents, and we had a really good chat at the pub across the road from the town hall. I think his name was Aiden. Come on, memory. What else is on Moore Street? Easy access to Smith Street, Brunswick Street, like it's all happening. Canning Street, oh, that's a classy street right there. Oh, that is a classy street. Yeah. During the first half of the year, when I was going on my bike to someone's house a lot, I would go on Canning Street, and it was like a dedicated bike lane, hardly ever any traffic. There was like a dog park nearby, which you could like slow down, take a second, look at the dogs. And like, you know, I love a good roundabout. The only issue that I have on Canning Street is when you're crossing between street segments and there's a bit of like a rocky tile, and it's like, whoa. Sometimes I felt like if it was raining, I would be slipping and sliding and dying. Which, to be honest, if I fell off my bike and had some life-threatening injury in July of 2024, I would not be surprised. I would not. Napier Street wins, though. Napier Street is so classy. It is like bikes first. Hashtag bikes first. Hashtag bike rides. It's one of those roads where cars go both ways. Okay, bisexuals. Come on, cars. But the bikes can, like, they just fucking do whatever. Like, you just go in there and the cars have to deal with it. Like, if there's cars on both sides and you're riding, the cars have to give way to you because you're the VIP, some would say. It gave Pearl room, for sure. It has its own lights, which is very biker and pedestrian friendly. Easy access to Johnston Street if you're driving. You can get to Moore Street, Gertrude Street. All the girls are girling actually. Congratulations, Napier Street. Also, Napier Quarter, classy place. Also, easy access to the pool, Fitzroy Pool. Like, you're so sorted. Reference of the year. This was a bit of a sham category. These are the nominees anyway. He was in the Amazon with my mum researching spiders right before she died. Hashtag Madam Web. You can tell X low-key wanted some of Y nachos. That's from Baddies. Mr. Krabs at Sephora. That's one of my favourite memes, and I did run that into the ground this year. but I wouldn't really say it's a reaction meme. It's just like a reference to me, where it was a screenshot of a Discord chat and someone had written, "This is me shade." And someone quoted it and said, "Mr. Krabs at Sephora. This is me shade. SpongeBob." Something that I do when I'm in the shower is I sing the song as all the characters in SpongeBob. So like I'll do SpongeBob, I'll do Patrick, I'll do Squidward, I'll do Mr. Krabs, and I'll do Plankton. Plankton, I'm really spending time on my Plankton impression right now, but I'm not going to do it because it's not ready. But my Mr. Krabs, like the way I get into character is I say, "Me money." Like if I want to do anything as Mr. Krabs, before I do it, I think, "Me money." And that's how I get into it. Don't forget that Mr. Krabs was in Lost. Canon. Season 2, the guy that was in the bunker before Desmond gets there. That's Mr. Krabs. Next one is OHS. This one's really fun because it's supposed to be OHS, like O, H, and S. Occupational health and safety. And I use this in my videos and I'll be like, "Oh, that's an OHS issue. That's an OHS hazard." Because I used to work at Burger Chain with apostrophe, and you know, you would deal with OHS things. Like you make sure that things are up to standard, up to code. And like we would get people to come in and check things in the restaurant, blah, 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 blah. So then when something is like off, in that sense, I'll say it's an OHS issue or an OHS hazard, but people from America apparently don't have that. So then people would DM me and say, "What does O space, so OH space, capital HNS mean?" OHS. And I thought that was just the funniest shit. So that's in the nominees. Then saying, "Right. That's from Miss Krispy Kreme. Have you had a Krispy Kreme? Was it crispy? Right. And then this bitch crying over meeting Kia or Kaya, which is the correct pronunciation, I think, but I just say Kia. It's giving #Kia Serato. That one is actually from 2014, but had its resurgence in 2024. I think it's on TikTok now, which means it's dead. Really upsetting when things go to TikTok to die. I really enjoyed Kia Asylum, Kia of the Year. It was just really fun. It would suck to be Kia though. So I put this in the nominees because calling someone a Kia or the Kia Asylum, break out of the Kia Asylum, all that stuff, really fun. And that comes from this one tweet from 2014, which popped up again this year. But the winner for reference of the year is "You Can Tell X low-key wanted some of Y nachos." So if I remember correctly, this is from Baddies when Natalie Nunn, even if my name was Natalie Nunn, these bitches still couldn't chin check me. Natalie Nunn was talking to Stunner Girl, I believe, and Stunner Girl was eating nachos, and someone screen capped this, put it on TikTok with the caption, it was like Natalie Nunn looking at the nachos, and said, "You can tell Natalie low-key wanted some of Stunner Girl nachos." And then that became this sort of, if someone was copying someone else, if someone was referencing someone too closely, you can tell X wanted some of Y nachos. And that is so peak internet excellence to me that I can just tweet the word nachos and people know what I'm talking about. So for example, someone posted a video of Mike Feist, and I think it was with Zendaya, and they were talking to each other, and someone was using Mike Feist as the microphone. Like they were like tilting him towards Zendaya so that she could talk into his head. And this person who tweeted it wrote, "Not them using Mike as the mic" or something. And I retweeted this and I said, "My nachos." And everyone understood. And I thought, wow, that is so excellent. That is the reference of the year. You can tell X low-key wanted some of Y nachos. And I use that a lot in my videos. Sometimes I just simplify it to nachos. and sometimes people didn't get it, but gradually over time they got it. Because one thing about me is I'm an early adopter. Hashtag early adopter. Hashtag angel investor, some would say. So congratulations to Nachos. MMCU Celebrity Interaction of the Year. This is a really fun category, guys. Strap in. First nominee is Rachel Sennett randomly liking one of my pictures on Instagram. That was really fun. It was so explosive when it happened because I just got this notification and I was like, what? And it was just like one photo. And I was like, how the hell did you even find this? What intern got hold of Rachel Sennett's Instagram and liked one of my photos, and then that's it? So thank you for the like, I guess. But that was really random. But it's nominated, of course. Party Girl London. Guys, Party Girl London was so serious. If you've listened to the Italian Tour Reloaded, the re-up, I think you would have known. I actually don't know if we covered that in there. I think that actually might have been the day of Party Girl London when we recorded it. You can roll back the tapes and check. But in London, Charlie invited me to her Party Girl show, which was at Outernet. And I went backstage, met Charlie, made some TikToks, took some pics, which was actually the one that Rachel Sennett liked, which makes a lot of fucking sense now because she knows Charlie. So then maybe it popped up on her Explore. Not me being on her Explore, that's so scary. Sorry, Queen, you had to see that. I'm so sorry you had to see me. Ugh. But at Party Girl London, not only did I meet Charlie, I met Terry. Guys, Terry's a nominee for Oomph of the Year for sure. And I also met Aiden Zamiri, same night. I also met Shy Girl, same night. Like, it was all happening at Party Girl London, hashtag Party Girl London. And you know who else I met? A lot of you guys. Yeah. I remember every single one of you. Yeah, I do. And that truly, it was Oomph-chella. Party Girl London was Oomph-chella. And I think that was maybe my favorite day of the year because Jake and I were being fuck-ass in London. We recorded a podcast episode. It was so fun and silly. And then we went to Party Girl London and it was Oomph-chella. That was living. We were all so happy that day. Ugh. And then what happened next? The worst 6 months of my life, literally. Zack Snyder Twitter shout out. That was March last year when I made my Sucker Punch video, and then Zack Snyder randomly tweeted it being like, in honor of Sucker Punch's 10th anniversary, watch this video, Mike is right, it is such a movie, or something. And I was gagged. I was like, what? Like, when it happened, I was like, my eyes were like, boing, 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 boing. It's actually crazy to me to think who has seen my face. Like, Zack Snyder has seen my face and knows who I am. And he made Sucker Punch. And he saw me talk about Sucker Punch. Bruh. Anyway. Oh, this next one. Undisclosed director ghosting me. I forgot this happened. Well, I didn't, did I? Because I put it in here. This was really something. This is something for the memoir, hashtag MMM, hashtag MicsMike memoir. Basically, what happened here, a director, which a lot of people would know, their company reached out to me and said, in your videos, you mentioned writing original scripts. We would like to have a meeting with you about those scripts. Now, imagine being me and getting that email out of the blue. Remember, I don't have a manager. I don't have an agent. I have, my queen Rachel, who helps me with like some contracts and negotiation stuff and that kind of thing. But we're not doing agent manager stuff. And I get this email. And that was Gag City, truly. And then there's like some story in between here, but it's not relevant. I'm on this Zoom call waiting, and they never show up. They never show up. And it's not like I set up this meeting, so I can't be surprised when they don't show up. They set up the meeting, and then they didn't show up. And I felt like such a fucking idiot. I was like, not me sitting in front of my computer at 7 a.m. for an hour and just getting no updates. And then that's it. And there's been nothing since. It was honestly so strange. So that one's for the memoir. Then we have the Severance interview. Oh, that was classy. That was classy. That will be out soon in the next 2 weeks, I would say. My sisters at Kudama, they set this up, and I interviewed some of the cast of Severance, which was really fucking delicious, guys. That was so fun. So I'm excited for you guys to see that interview. That will be out, I think, before January 17. So maybe January 16 or 15. Oh, toothache. Hello. Why is that happening to me now? Oh my God, the other night, I woke up at 4 a.m. and I was up for 2 hours because I had extreme, immense chest pain. Never before seen chest pain. I've never had this before. I do have a lingering, unknown, mysterious chest pain, which actually is nominated later. But that was not that. This was different. I was like, am I getting some kind of acid reflux situation here? But then I Googled it and apparently not. So who actually knows? And then Nicole Kidman Instagram story is the last nominee for Celebrity Interaction of the Year. That was a bang. We went out with a bang. I think that was like December 28th. She said, let me gag quickly. Bruh moment. Love her. I always tell people I'm 5'11" like Nicole Kidman. And I am, and she is, and we are. So the winner is Party Girl London. Just because it was Oomph-chella. And it was so fun. We were all so happy that day. Rock bottom moment of the year. Oh, this is a fun fucking category, guys. Especially if you like seeing me suffer. You'll love this one. This is a list of my lowest points throughout the year. Let's go. Falling off the Eurostar. Bro, that was so fucked up. I was so sick. I was so sick. And I'm walking down the stairs of the Eurostar with my gorgeous July suitcase, mind you. Ugh. My July suitcase, that's like it's giving chest. Like you open it, it's like a chest. It's trunk. #trunk. Love her. My God. I was walking down the stairs holding her and I trip. But it wasn't even a trip. My knee just gave way. #shaky knee. That's very 2024, not 25. Because I really bulked up at the end of 2024. I said, enough of this rock bottom shit. Let's get the party started. And I went to the gym every day for 2 months. And part of that was knee work. Because you need good knees for tennis. And I need to go pro in tennis so I can do a Cody Simpson type gag where I just pop out randomly on the tour and everyone be like, what the fuck? Why is MicsMike playing the tennis tournament? I do things for the gag. I don't even care if it takes 5 years, 10 years. Like my Lost series, I knew from the start that would take me 3-4 years to do. But I do anything for the gag. And me popping out with a Cody Simpson type gag as a professional tennis player, semi-professional, that would be so much fun. So let's see what happens there. So yeah, my knee gave way and I fell onto the platform off the Eurostar and I ripped my Gramici gadget pants. Bro, they're indestructible. And I ripped them at the knees. Blood fucking everywhere. I'm leaving DNA on the platform of... what even is that station? St. Pancras. St. Pancras Station. Bro, what does the pancreas even do? Something about bile? Oh my God, maybe my pancreas is playing up. That's why I felt so like... Ugh. Oh, I'll look into that. And I was sprawled out on the platform and then this French lady walked past me and said, watch out for the stair. What the frick? French people really tested me last year for sure. For sure. So that's the first one. Falling down the stairs at Lakelands train station. That was really good too. I was walking down the stairs at Lakelands train station. Even being at Lakelands train station, that's a rock bottom moment, kinda. Like, I love the area. Actually, I love that train station. It's really nice and clean. And I love the new trains on the Perth train line, like especially the Mandurah line, like the new trains. If you manage to get one of those, it's giving Lizzie line, guys. Like, it's actually so serious. Anyway, I fell down about 4 steps at Lakelands train station. I think it was the middle of last year. Maybe like August, September. I don't know. And I was holding like a little carry-on suitcase. I was going to the airport and it really fucking hurt. And I had to act like it was fine. And a nice lady came up to me. See, guys, outer metropolitan Australian citizens, love you. This nice lady came up to me. She's like, are you all right? That looks really painful. And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Sister, I was not. But I soldiered on #CodRoll for sure. Then the third nomination here is the ongoing mystery chest pain. We're approaching year 2.5 of the mystery chest pain. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I've gone to the doctor X amount of times, and my doctor, who's Queen, she got me to do a scan, and nothing came back from the scans, plural. So we're kind of at a loss right now. It might be something posture related, but I've fixed my posture. Over the last couple of years, I've really focused on my posture. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. If it flares up again, bro, who knows? All right. Oh, okay. The July mental health plan summary. Oh my God. Oh my God. So when I was at rock bottom, the first time, I went to my doctor to get on the mental health plan. This is like an Australian thing. And she did a summary. And then as part of her referral to give the, the clinic, to get your sessions, blah, 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 she had to write down a bunch of notes about what I had said. And then she gave me the handout to give to the people. And when I read it out, I was like, It was like withdrawing from everyone, no motivation, sad all the time. And then I was like, sleeps well. I was like, well, thank God I got that right. Oh my God, just being hit with that in the face. I was like, bro, it's actually so bad for me right now. But as Florence said, it's always darkest before the dark. Shake it off, shake it off. I've decided that Ship to Wreck by Florence and the Machine is one of the best songs ever. Stevie Nicks hand-delivered her Fleetwood Mac nachos. And she said, thank you, these are delicious. Let me go into the studio and record Ship to Wreck. And she did. And that ship was #wrecked. And then it made me think, am I building a ship to wreck? I think I built a ship to wreck at some point. I'm really enjoying that experience of like hearing a song and thinking, is this song about me? And it's like a song that's like 50 years old. That Fleetwood Mac song that's like, is it called Secondhand News or something? It's the first one off Rumours. I was listening to it and I was like, is this song about me, you guys? Why am I talking about Florence? My mental health plan. Anyway, yeah. And then the last one was the Uber crash at the airport on ramp and subsequent missed flight. Oh, that was a time. Oh, we were having a time in 2024. This was when I was having rock bottom moment number 2. And I was on my way to the airport and the Uber driver left the freeway or the highway to go onto the road, the slip road into the airport. And he just fucking crashed. Like, I was in a crash. No one's talking about it. No one's talking about my car crash of 2024. And he crashed into the car in front and it was like, boing, going, going, going. And he didn't say anything to me. He like went out and like dealt with the car in front. Like they did the whole insurance thing and everything for like 25 minutes, half an hour. And then by the time we get up the on-ramp, because this is all happening on the fucking on-ramp, but it's too far from the airport that I can actually go on foot to the terminal. We're like in the middle of these 5 lanes and it's too far. So I'm stuck in the car. So then I get to the airport and it's too late for me to check my luggage and I miss the plane. That was rock bottom 2.0. But then it gave a little bit silver lining, because the flight that I was supposed to go on, when I landed in Perth on the second flight, that first flight had not landed. And I was like, oh, this lost tea. Like, it gave oceanic flight. Hashtag where's the plane? It had to divert to Adelaide because of an emergency. Don't know what the emergency was. And then I had to fly from Adelaide to Perth. And it hadn't landed yet. So I actually got there faster because the Uber crashed. And I thought 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42, everything happens for a reason. And that's when life started changing for me. That's when things took a turn and I started looking for the positives, guys. All it took was a crash and a missed plane. That all being said, I think the rock bottom moment of the year for me, like, it could honestly be the crash at the airport, or it could be falling off the Eurostar. I'm going to say falling off the Eurostar because that means the peak and the trough were within a few days of each other. Because I had Party Girl London, Cella, and then I went to Paris, and then I came back and I fell off the Eurostar, and then I was in so much pain and I was so sad that I came back early. I was having such a bad time in London by myself that I changed my flight and paid whatever the fee was to come back early. Next category, person who pissed me off the most. Oh, this is a good one. How many more have we got, bro? We've got like 5 awards, but the rest of them are pretty quick. I'm going to start going quicker. Person who pissed me off the most, Elon Musk, Amy Schumer. Undisclosed MMCU main character, no further comment. Undisclosed MMCU secondary character, no further comment. Undisclosed Australian TikToker. So many things I want to comment, but I can't. Undisclosed person/persons on YouTube who wanted my nachos bad. Undisclosed director that ghosted me, and Virgin Australia. So many good nominees, but it's going to be Elon Musk. Pissing me off. Most coveted nachos. The nominees. My own, YouTube, Amelia de Moldenberg, Charlie XCX, Tyler, New Jeans. My own nachos, because I think I said last year everyone wants a MicsMike moment, but no one wants to put the work in. And I still stand by that. YouTube, a lot of the short form girls were trying to be YouTube. Like Instagram wanted to be YouTube. TikTok wanted to be YouTube last year. Interested to see what happens after the TikTok ban. Amelia de Moldenberg. Everyone wants a Amelia de Moldenberg moment. Everyone wants a chicken shop date. Charlie XCX. After the success of Brat, everyone's like, can I get a Brat clone? Can I get a 360 2.0, please? Can I get a 361? I split the pair down asymmetrical lines. That's what it felt like. They're like, people were just like, that's so funny. Sorry. People were just like blatantly copying her. And I think that's going to keep happening because the labels saw that it worked. So they're going to try and do the same thing for the next album cycle for a few people, which will be this year. So it'll be interesting to see. Tyler, she had that one song that was like, I think it was Water, and then a K-pop group did Smarter, and it was like, it sounded the same. And she had that with a few songs. And then New Jeans. New Jeans had some coveted nachos last year, definitely. I think the winner for most coveted nachos, oh, that one's really hard. I might actually say Tyler. I think Tyler might win most coveted nachos. Yeah, okay. Month of the year. The nominees for month of the year are February, April, June, and December. The winner's June, because that's when Cella was, and that was the Europe trip. It was also the fall off the Eurostar, so I'm really being so kind to June by allowing it to win with that in there. The other ones were fun too. February was fun. I went to Japan. April was fun. I was in and out of Perth. It was my sister's 30th. Lots of fun things happening. And December was pretty fun too. I was in Perth. Seems to be a theme here. All these months I wasn't in Melbourne. So what's that about? That is really strange. Anyway, worst month of the year, July. Womp, 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 womp. August wanted July's nachos bad. October, that was the rock bottom 2.0. And then November was, I think that was director ghosting gate and a bunch of other gates at the same time. July, I also had a breakup in July. But that didn't really like affect me as much until August. So I think I'm going to say August. August 2024, that was the worst month of the year. Oh, that was bad. Oh my God, it was so bad. Anyway, Instagram meme of the year. We just have the winner here. This is Botox Queen 1968 posted a screenshot of a YouTube video called Monkey Eats Shrimp Rice Cracker Alone, 959 views. And that wins Instagram meme of the year because it's simple, it's stunning, it gets the point across, it's shareable, it's savable, it's storyable, it's likable, and it's commentable. It's commendable, guys. It's everything I want from an Instagram post. And it is so intriguing. Monkey eats shrimp rice cracker alone. Why does the monkey have the shrimp rice cracker? Why is the monkey eating them alone? Who took the photo? Is it a video? It implies it's a video. Raises so many more questions. There were some really excellent reels as well from Instagram in 2024. I really came into my reels appreciation era. One of my favorite things is when my friends' boyfriends send me reels because they have such interesting reels coming their way that I would not be getting. So it's a really fun exchange to share those reels. #ally. You know what I mean? So this is Instagram meme of the year. Congratulations. Reaction video of the year. We have a hyperlink. This is Rat in Archives. This should play because I'm screen recording. So let's see how this goes. I'm going to play it. So, to explain what's happening, there's like a ghost cartoon rat going through like a drawer to look for something. Like he's in like a gigantic archive of something of some sort, and he's flicking through files to find something, and it keeps zooming out to show that this archive room or this document room is fucking enormous. And I loved this video because it's me. That's so me. Like I'm always referencing something and I'm always going through the archives trying to find this reference. I don't know what this video is from, but it is my favorite like reaction video of the year. Also just like reminds me of a dream I had the other day when I was talking to Saoirse Ronan, as I do in my dreams, and we were discussing, and I this is what I said to Saoirse, and she said to me, that's such a good point. I said, I feel like these days everyone is documenting, but no one's really archiving. And she said in her glorious accent, that's so true. And I think it is so true. We're documenting, like we're taking photos, blah, 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 but we're not archiving. Like these photos, they exist in our phones, but we're not archiving things. I'm going to sit with that for a second. But don't sit too hard. Don't break the chair. That's what one of my friends did this year. He sat in a chair and broke it at a house party. It was really something. He was dressed as Art from Challenges and he sat in the chair and he broke it. And then he tried to tell people that I was lying when I said he broke a chair at a house party. Little did he know that I took a video of the broken chair and I turned it into a GIF on my GIF app that I accidentally bought a membership for a year. Nominees for GIF of the year. Oh my God, these are excellent. I'm just going to read them out If you follow me on Twitter, you will know what these are, and I'm just going to play maybe a couple of them. Oprah 1997, Smoking Duck, Sharp Objects Pen, Olivia Wilde Nod, Monkey Eating Chips, Processing Declined, Where's the News in the Media, Orangutan Driving Golf Cart, and Monkey Refusing Almonds. So my top 3, look, I can't let Olivia Wilde Nod win because that was 2023. And I know that's going to piss a lot of people off, but that's just honestly the truth. I can't make it win because it won the year before. In my head, these were not real awards the year before. I would say the top 3 here are Smoking Duck, Monkey Eating Chips, and Orangutan Driving Golf Cart. But I would also like to show you Monkey Refusing Almonds. So I'm going to play that because I found a video of it on Reddit. So the monkey's sitting there, gorgeous view. They're not even almonds. So I don't know why I said almonds. But they show the monkey the food and the monkey doesn't fucking want it. And it scratches its head in annoyance after. And I think that's so relatable. We've all been there. And then the monkey only wants peanuts. #peanuts. I'm going to show you the top 2 here. Monkey Eating Chips and Orangutan Driving Golf Cart. Oh my God. I don't want to zoom in here. How do I click? Bro. Oh my God. Google Sheets. Google Shits more like. Monkey Eating Chips. Here we go. Monkey Eating Chips. It's exactly what it says. It's monkey eating chips. I really loved that GIF and I ran it into the ground. Orangutan Driving Golf Cart. It's exactly what it says. Orangutan Driving Golf Cart. I like to use that on my Instagram story. I have the video version so I can post it on my story with a song. Usually when I'm at rock bottom, I'm posting that. So you can rest assured I was posting in August last year. And since I'm here, I'll also show you Smoking Duck in case you haven't seen that before. If you haven't seen that before, then I can't help you. You're too lost. The winner is Monkey Eating Chips. Guys, it's Monkey Eating Chips. It's such a good GIF. The monkey doesn't give a fuck. It's a fat monkey sitting on the street eating chips. And I could use that in so many situations. And I have. And I've had several hit tweets with it, would you believe? So congratulations. Reaction Image of the Year. Oh, this is a stacked category. This might be tricky to just listen to, but I will give you a 1-sentence summary of each. We have Amanda Seyfried. I think this was on the Mamma Mia set. She's at the dinner table looking sad. We have Beyonce with a gigantic hat. We have Emma Stone eating a pie. We have a lady holding, I think, bees, and she says, but luckily I had an extra queen on me that I could give them. Then there's a meme that says, OMG, I ate 5 bananas today, WTF. And then banana number 6 saying, I'm so nervous. Just dumb. The shirt I found on Temu, because I just got the fucking ad of a dog shirt on Temu, just on Twitter or something. Bear and tiger, dog selecting the option to get blown up. So they gave the dog 2 sticky notes and the options were get blown up or get a treat, and it picked get blown up. So that's a really good reaction image. Primrose Everdeen Who Dat, Terry Joe saying chop, Eves with the thumbs up, Goob from Meet the Robinsons, Monkey with finger, Caitlyn Jenner What the Child, Sharks in the Mall, and Dua Lipa 2015 Duck Face. The winner is Dua Lipa 2015 Duck Face. Oh God, yeah. Oh, that's a classic. That's a classic. I just think of that song when I see that picture, which I don't think that song's 2015, but it's so good. Oh, but then so is Monkey doing this. But I can't keep letting the monkeys win all the categories. # monkey sweep. I can't let the monkeys sweep. So it's going to Dua Lipa. Sharks in the Mall. I did really enjoy that in the last couple of months, but that's sort of like playing an album on repeat for November, December and being mad that it doesn't chart number 1 in your Spotify Wrapped. Like, babe, that's recency bias. Mind you, releasing an album at the end of the year, it really does impact where it sits in people's Spotify Wrapped, which is a valid concern these days because that's one of the biggest events of the music listener calendar. The Wrapped. Spotify Wrapped, Apple Music Wrapped, all of them. Interesting. I wonder if that's actually impacted album release times. Surely. Second last category, and I'm timing this so well because the camera's going to die soon. Silly Little Dog of the Year. Nominees are Dog with Bangs, Dog with Headphones. I must specify dog with gaming headphones. Dog with sunglasses on train. Dog who is going to be okay. Inquisitive little dog. German shepherd with glasses. Unsure dog sitting on couch. Small fluffy white dog with glasses at laptop. Dog with tongue out. Dog programming in Java. Dog with headphones on too. Dog with minion. Nerd dog. Dog with headphones on outside. Dog in water saying it's going to be okay, but it's going to be different. Golden retriever on swing set at playground. The winner is golden retriever on swing set at playground. That is my favorite silly little dog of the year. It's a video actually. And it's like this little dog just like sitting on the swing set. And it makes me want to scream. It's so cute. I love dogs. Oh my God, you guys. I met a lot of really cute dogs in 2024. That was a blessing for sure. Like dogs that I spent time with too. Like these were dogs that I was seeing pretty regularly. And dogs love me, guys. Dogs love me. No shade to anyone else, but like dogs love me. Ask anyone. Like if I'm in a room and the dog knows me and knows everyone else, it's a chop for everyone else. The dog coming up to me. For sure. And then, wait, I need to show you the video of the dog saying poo poo. Yeah, I've got it here. I love that video. It's a pug saying poo poo. It's like poo poo poo. Okay. The award for Oomph of the Year goes to Charlie XCX. Like it's just, you can't beat her for 2024. I mean, she won 2 MMCUs. She won Song of the Year and Album of the Year. She was nominated for Music Video of the Year. She was part of Oomph-chella at Party Girl London. Like, she just took it this year. She took it to places. For sure. She took it into the stratosphere, babe. We went out into outer space. It gave low oxygen, high pressure. Low pressure? High pressure in the helmet, low pressure outside. # pressure differential. It was really serious for her this year. And she was so lovely to meet. So she has won Oomph of the Year. I was going to put all the nominees out for Oomph of the Year, but then I thought, this is a little bit fuck ass. Because it's just me saying, look at all these cool people that I'm friends with. So I decided not to do that. But the nominees, like there was all different kinds. Like my mum was nominated for Oomph of the Year. Like there were so many. There were some dogs that were nominated for Oomph of the Year. Like it was a really welcoming category. There were like some musicians. There were some actors. There were some baristas. There were some people who work at the Coles that I go to. Like it was a broad category and there were some real icons in there. But Charlie's taking it. Charlie is taking it because she set up the best day of 2024 for me, which was Party Girl London. Yeah. Yeah. So That's the MMCU, guys. MMCU Awards, might I say. MicsMike Cinematic Universe Awards. We will be back next year for the MMCUs in 2025. I don't know who's going to be hosting. It's a really coveted position. So we'll see. I mean, there was just the Golden Globes, but nobody's tuning into that. They're tuning into this. Also, like, what was happening there at the Golden Globes? Some of the things I'm like, okay. Some things I'm like, yay. Other things I'm like, what? Yeah. Interested to see what happens with the Oscars. I should be at the Oscars, guys. Should I storm the Oscars? If I had a choice between storming the Oscars and storming the Met Gala, which one would I do? Storming the Met Gala might be a bit too easy because I've seen it done in Ocean's 8. And I want a challenge. I'm going to storm the Oscars, guys. I'm going to do it. Cool. Thank you all for, engaging with my content, engaging with me for our engagement. Congratulations on our engagement. I'm wearing the ring. For 2024, I think we did some fun stuff together. And there's already some fun stuff planned in 2025. It's all happening, babe. It's going to be a fun year. And I really believe that, ATL. So, keep your eyes peeled for anything that you think could be nominated for an MMCU in 2025. You yourself could be nominated in one of the categories. The thing is, I could change the categories on a dime. Penny, nickel, dime, penny, penny, nickel, quarter. As the girl who ended up voicing Mithrigan said. That's a fun fact. All right, I'm going to go because I need to go bid on a CD player on eBay. Don't worry about it. But yes, thank you all for listening. And I will actually see you soon on the podcast. I know you're probably like, yeah, whatever. But you will. Trust. You will be dealt with. Okay, bye.